ask you that? I play the drums.
My name is Nick Rush and I play the guitar.
My name is James and I play the bass.
My name is Craig and I sing.
My naam is Quentin en ek speel die kerkorgel. My name is Schultz and I play the keyboards.
Watershed's been around for about 8 to 10 years now. It wasn't your typical meet in the garage with your schoolmates. It's been a long process. A couple of changes have developed and obviously sort of happened during our time together. But really we're just about working the fourth album now.
I think where we're at with this album is that the production value is definitely a notch higher than it has been before. I mean, we've had 3 very successful, very popular albums, and Craig's songwriting has matured, and obviously the more you play together as a band, the more you get a feel for the dynamics of how people play and what they're going to do next and that type of thing. So it's definitely, we're sounding a lot edgier than we had before, but at the same time it's still classic Watershed.
Simple change in direction or a turning point, which is what Watershed is. But
Craig was a school teacher before he actually started.
Yeah, before I started breaking bottles. We write about relationships, really. It's
not necessarily just love relationships, but I mean, just
love,
getting into Craig's, but eventually he's just influenced by people generally watching. I mean, there's a story to tell
about everything.
A song can come together like in the matter of a couple of hours. Sometimes we'll work on the same song for a couple of weeks. It all depends on the song.
And also sometimes it's just on that. Sometimes your song could work in a particular way on an album, and then live you might think that it would work better if we change it slightly for live. So there's always that transition. Yeah, I think I beg to differ with regards to making more money as a touring band overseas, because the cost of touring, and we have done that extensively, and we know that the cost of touring in overseas countries is really big. What we really enjoy is having a good, comfortable lifestyle. And when we need to tour a particular country, we'll head over there, as opposed to heading over and having to really kick back in 1-bedroom apartments, all of us on mattresses for 2 years.
And in between that, there's a lot of downtime as well. So I mean, instead of just hanging around doing nothing, we try to focus our efforts in particular places for concentrated periods of time. So we'll do here, and then we'll go over to Germany and we'll play there.
Also, I mean, you'll sort of see it again now soon. I mean, on the first album, we did a lot of that sort of traveling. And with this next one, we'll probably be doing the same thing. And then you actually see how touring internationally works as opposed to touring here. We know our story here.
And it's not really necessary. I mean, with the internet and downloading, there's not really like an American music scene or a South African music scene or any specific thing going on. It's really turning into a global music scene. So I mean, you can be anywhere and do your thing. The thing is wherever we go, we're playing to Watershed fans, so we just appreciate whoever is into our music. So to play for anybody who's there to see you is just a special thing, regardless of where it is. Basically, a lot
First single.
Great live shows and a lot of great songs to come.
Yeah, it's a lot of touring, and obviously we want to knuckle down the South African market first. So we'll do a lot of extensive touring here.
For me, the best experience is when there's a crowd that any crowd that feed us and give us energy. So, and for us to play with that, when the band's sounding tight, the audience is responding. I mean so that could vary. I mean, from one gig to the next.
Yeah, every day when I wake up and I don't have to go to an office and work.
Yeah, it's also. It's that when you're on stage and everyone's clicking and the vibe is just cooking on a particular night, that's, for me, you get an adrenaline rush and you almost zone out, and like you sort of connect with everyone. But then again, also just hanging with the lads. That's quite a highlight.
Yeah, it is. It's just a big crowd of guys. I mean, traveling in the bus today, we stop when we end up going through snow in KwaZulu-Natal in spring,
yeah.
which is a crazy thing. And things like that are really special for a band, for a touring band. Those little special things are really.
She goes, she's going all alone.